don't know who I am anymore of harvest. Things are wild.
That be here.
So we're about a few days out from being done with corn harvest, and I don't want to see corn for another year. But it's been a pretty good year. We've had a lot more corn than usual. We grew corn in areas where we usually grow cotton, and it did quite well. And that's mainly because of the weather changes and because of rain coming late in the spring, and so that's kind of why we decided to grow more corn. And so all of our late season corn has done very well, and that's what we're finishing off with is that. And so we've had a couple of breakdowns since then. We had to replace a belt, and that was pretty fun. We had a belt at the barn, and we thought it was the right one, and then we went ahead and ran it through just to see if it would work, and then we thought it didn't work, so I went and picked up another one, and it was the exact same belt, and we got it to work. And then also we had the cleaning chain break that day too, and we had to replace that, and that was pretty funny because it all ended up on one side, and it goes around in a circle, and the chain broke, and so you have to pull it outside the bottom. And so we did that, and then we put in the new chain, and we were waiting to link it, and we had to loosen it up to where we could get the links to hit on the bottom. And my brother up top didn't know that we were doing that. He thought that we already pinned it, so I just fell all the way down, and we had to restart. And then we put it in backwards by accident, and then the third time we got it right. But it was pretty fun. It was funny. We enjoyed it. But all in all, harvest has been pretty smooth with very few problems, and good corn. It's just been a really good harvest. It's been fun. On the other hand, my other brother has been drilling wheat. Man, he's been having a heck of a time. There's been holes in the hose. There's been rocks that got in the drill and caused clogs. And so he has been through the ringer in that. But I think he's almost got all of the wheat planted. So we should be done with almost everything and moving on to fall tillage here pretty soon. And yeah, I'm kind of excited to move to something different. I'm losing my mind. But it's been fun. It's been good. So I'm still stuck on the grain cart. Oldest brother's gonna finish out corn harvest, and we'll see who draws the straw to harvest the milo, which we'll harvest that next week. So all is good. Moving along.
So this is what we've been running this year, 12C on a S770 combine. And so for corn, you really don't need a ton of horsepower, so it runs pretty good. It runs about as good as a 790 would run with a 12-row header. So it does a good job. So for our grain cart tractor, we've been running the 8370R and the Brent Avalanche 1396. And it's a 1,300 bushel grain cart, which I have fit 1,398 bushels on this thing. So I don't know how we did that, but we did that. Good combine driver is my guess. And then what I run as my daily is the Brent 3500. There's our little header trailer cart, B&B. Our diesel trailer over here is a Thunder Creek 990 with a 100-gallon depth compartment in the front. So this is what we've been running in harvest. It's been a fairly good harvest, good corn. Not too many problems with the combine, just belts, and that's pretty much it on the problems and belts and chains. Nothing too major. We have 21 acres left. Last night was the last full night, and today it's a little chilly in the morning, but it's gonna be like 89 during the day, so it's like 50 in the morning and almost 90 during the day, so it gets really hot and annoying. But after this, like I said earlier, we're going to be continuing on to Milo. Only like 240 acres, but that'll go real fast because we'll be running a 40-foot draper on that, and hopefully we can do a circle a day, so 2 days, 2 to 4 days, depending on if it's still standing up. Hopefully it's dry enough to where we can cut it. But I'm gonna get busy getting these guys ready. First one here services everything, so I service everything. It's always my fault because I'm the grain cart driver now. Sucks to suck, but I'll live. strippers running over there. Those are some expensive strippers. Running between 6 and a million. 600,000 and a million. Got 3 running in one field. Pretty cool. We're on our last full day of harvest, and we're finishing off on our 198-acre field. And it has been a very long harvest. It's been about 40 days of corn harvest, and we'll be finished tomorrow morning. And then we'll be moving over to milo or sorghum, whatever you want to call it. And we'll have about 2 to 4 days of that. So I think all in all this year we've had around 90 to 100 days of harvesting that we've done. And so it's been a lot of really long days, but not bad. The harvest hasn't been bad. We've had a lot of really good crops. Some average crops, some bad crops. But I mean, that's kind of what you expect during, in a year. You're going to have some areas that shine and some that aren't as good. So, yeah, that's kind of a little update on the farm. After we get everything harvested up, we'll go into minimal till mode and we'll hook up the fertilizer rigs and get ready to start strip tilling a lot of ground. So we'll strip till both corn and cotton ground. More than likely we'll grow cotton next year, but we shall see. I'm just happy to be done, or close to it. I love harvest, but it can drag on and on and on. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this year, kind of what has happened next year. Maybe we can be a little more detailed in what we do and have some more live streams on the farm. And so that way people can learn a little bit about farming in Panhandle of Texas. It's everywhere's different. And yeah, I like watching other people farm too, learning about what they do and their practices. That's how we learn and that's how we grow. And so, anyways, thanks for watching, and let's go farm.